It was just a matter of putting it together.
Does this loss give you any motivation for next year?
Always does. Make it this far in the Final Four. So next year, you definitely don't want to settle for anything. So hopefully next year we come in with the same group of guys and make a nice run at it again.
What does Kentucky do defensively? You guys have seen them twice this year. What do they do defensively that makes it so difficult sometimes to score?
Because you get by your guy, and it's like, all right, I got by him. Then it's Davis waiting there, and it's like, all right, it's not nobody else. It's not another guy. It's Davis, and he's probably going to block your shot and not foul you. And that's the toughest part, probably. It's not actually getting by the guy. It's actually finishing through Davis.
What will you remember about this team in this particular group of guys?
I don't know. Probably the whole team itself, even down to the last guy, even down to the trainers and the strength coach, just coaching, and even past our father. So it's everybody we're gonna remember. There's no one in particular.
It doesn't seem like sadness was the overwhelming emotion. It seems like Coach, the message after the game was being proud of the team.
Definitely, guys. We're not satisfied, but we wanted to win. But it's like we made it this far. Nobody expected us to come this far. Everybody always doubted us, and we're just upset we lost because everybody picked us again against us, and we just wanted to win and prove everyone wrong.
Seemed like you had it. I mean, tied it at 49. You stayed within striking distance the whole way, but never could really make that run that took over the game for you.
Definitely. We had some missed chippy shots inside that could have went. I myself missed plenty of them. And just sometimes just wish you could get all them easy shots back and maybe you'll knock it down. But it's one of those things we'll live with. Next year we'll just have to make up for it.
Defensively, what was the plan on Davis going into the game?
Defensively, it wasn't really a plan on anybody individually, but it was mostly stop everyone in transition and make them play one-on-one basketball and play straight-up defense. That was pretty much it. It was nothing to stop anyone individually because if you focus on one person, then the other person goes off, and then it's just a domino effect. So,
you lose Kyle and Chris, but a lot of your guys will be back next year. Is this a building block for next year, you think?
Definitely a building block because we have a lot of the other core guys that were here. Then we're gonna have some younger guys step in, and we're gonna be pretty good. And we just have to keep up the intensity. You can't be satisfied. And we just gotta play ball next year from the start of the season all the way to the end.
What about Kentucky? I mean, they've obviously got a lot of talent. You guys had your chances though. Now that it's over, what would you say about that team?
They're definitely a talented team. There's no doubt about that. But overall, it's just Davis makes that team go, and there's no doubt about it. Defensively, he does things that if he weren't there, things might be totally different. And there's no punchline to that. So that pretty much sums it up. Offensively, they're a great team. They're probably scoring anybody. Defensively, they're a great team, but Davis just makes them that much better.
Was that part of your game? Were you all trying to get him out of the game because you figured you could change the way it was being played?
For me, mostly I kind of was. For me, I wanted to be able to take the challenge and probably go at him, draw a few fouls to make it a little bit easier on Gorgie. I could post him up a bit, but if you have Davis in there the whole game, it's going to be very tough to have our big man operate the way they want to do because he's bouncy and 6'11".